Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to Tanola Covers. My name is Tanola, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning and for subscribing. And if you are new to the channel, please do make sure you subscribe, as that helps the channel. And as a person who loves yapping and having opinions and being a spectacle for people I will probably never ever meet in my life on the internet, I decided to do one of the most trying things a human person could ever do, and that is creating a YouTube channel. Now, I am in no way saying that I am in some sort of humiliation ritual, but I will say that it will be very trying, as it has proved to be for the past couple of days. So if you would like to follow me along for the journey, see how I progress, hear more of my opinions, more than those that I will be offering today, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And please do make sure that you tell your brothers, your sisters, your non-binary siblings, your mothers, your fathers, your probably non-binary parents, your stepfathers, your stepmothers, your children, your friends, your exes, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your partners, your children, your cousins, your situationships, your crushes, your classmates, your neighbors, your uncles, your aunts. Basically what I mean is, if you're interested in sharing the video or the channel, I would very much appreciate that. Now, let's get into the video. So for my first YouTube video, I decided, what is the best way to let people in on my mind? And one of the first things that popped into my head was, oh, let me be annoying. So today, a couple of days ago, I asked some of my Instagram and Facebook mutuals to recommend some of the shows that they loved or have watched and have somewhat stuck with them since they watched them, and they recommended a few channels. So for today, I will be ranking around 30 series or TV shows, as other people call them. So this will be fun because I'm a very opinionated person and everything I say is right. So we have 5 tiers, right? At the top of the tier, we have give me 14 of those right now.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
Now, if you're chronically online like I am, you will know that this is from a video of a woman who made her husband some sort of food. I don't even remember, it's not relevant for this video, but he liked the food so much and he was like, that's delicious, give me 14 of those right now. And that's what I want from these shows. These are shows that I watched and either they were canceled too quickly, or I just would have loved for them to keep continuing because they're like some of the best things I've ever experienced in my life. The second tier is just nice, you know. It's a show that I watched and didn't really love, but I wouldn't mind rewatching it, and I don't mind watching it. It's a show that was good. It was just good. It wasn't great, wasn't awesome, wasn't life-changing, but it was nice. It was good. In the third tier, we have All I Want for Christmas Is You. So what I mean by this is All I Want for Christmas Is You is a song that trends once a year. It's only popular once a year. It comes and it goes. Shows that fall under this tier are shows that I watched once and I'm good. I am good. I don't want to rewatch them again. They either don't have replay value or they lost me halfway. 13 reasons why. So yeah, these are shows that I've watched before and maybe loved some certain aspects of them, or some episodes stood out, or some seasons, but I don't love the shows holistically. Tomato, 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 like that's very obvious. It's like when you hate something, you throw bricks at it, you throw shovels, knives at it, you want to make sure that it dies. These are shows that I did not like. These are shows that were probably even bad. These are shows that I will never be watching again ever in my life. Now, the last tier It's called Kia Asylum. Now, again, if you're chronically online, like I am, or you're just on Stan Twitter, then you know what this means. Otherwise, if you don't know, Kia Asylum is a metaphorical place where artists reside before they are relevant or after they've concluded being relevant. Therefore, these shows will be shows that I've either never watched or never heard of. Now, let's get into the video. The first show is Succession. Let me tell you something about this show. This is one of the best shows I've ever watched in my life. I'm not even like halfway through the series. I'm still on the first season, and I will tell you right now, this is one of the best shows I've ever watched in my life. The writing is amazing, the acting is really good. The theme song is beautiful. Okay, fine. If you haven't watched Succession, I suggest that you watch it soon. I have never watched this show before. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of people have watched it. I've seen it trending. I think the 5th and final season is coming out soon. I don't know her. I don't even know what happens. I just know that I think he's a serial killer. Honestly, I'm not very intrigued in it. I think I will watch it sometime in the future, but for now, I'm just not very interested. The third show on our list is Riverdale. Now,
the jughead that was brained with a rock? I'm sorry I'm different now. I guess death just changes a person. Inside I'm hollowed out.
My history with Riverdale is very complicated. It's like that toxic ex who doesn't love you, but for some reason you love them, and they don't give you attention, and they've made it very clear that they do not care about your well-being, but you still can't help but go back. Riverdale is a show that I started watching, I think I was in 9th grade, and then I stopped watching it for a bit because at that point I think only 3 seasons had come out. And then like up until this day, I've only watched 3 seasons of this show. I tried watching the 4th season and then I didn't finish it. And then there's a lot of musical episodes in this show. I don't understand why they exist. At some point, some of the characters die, but then they come back to life, and then there's magic involved, and then there's time travel, and I'm just like, guys, the writers of this show were in that boardroom high on multiple substances at a time, giggling, kicking their feet under the desks, and they were like, yeah, let's kill him, let's give her magic, let's give her trauma, let's make him insane. I don't even know. To be honest, I don't even think I'll ever finish this show, but I don't know where to put it. I think I'll just put it at All I Want for Christmas Is You, because I rewatch it. Like, the first season is really good, but like in a campy way, and the second season is good as well, but not as good as the first. Like, the suspense definitely goes up. There's a lot of stakes, there's a lot of secrets that get revealed, and then the third season is like, oh, and then the 4th season just goes downhill. So I don't know. Next is American Horror Story. Now this one is calm. It's a little difficult for me. Don't piss me off. Now this one is a little difficult for me because every season of American Horror Story is different. It's an anthological series, which means that every season is a new storyline with new characters. So actually it would be more fair for me to rank each season separately, but I don't have time for that. So I'm just gonna put it in nice, because not every season of American Horror Story is solid, and I just, yeah, it's very 70-30 for me. Game of Thrones. I've never watched this show. I know it's critically acclaimed. I know it's amazing. A lot of people praise it. I've just never seen it, and I have nothing against it, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not sure if I'll ever. I'm not sure I'll ever watch it, and that's okay. The next one is Glee. Glee is very interesting. Glee is a very funny show.
Santana, Wheels, Gay Kid, come on, move it. Asian, Other Asian, Aretha, Shaft.
So, Glee is a very funny show. It's very well written. But unfortunately, there's no likable characters in that show. I'm sorry. Everyone is a villain in that show. Everyone is a villain, starting from Rachel all the way to Sue Sylvester. Like, everyone, there's no likable character. You start liking them a bit, and then you're like, Glee's a very unhinged show. Every traumatic scenario you can think of, it's in Glee. Racism, homophobia, transphobia, school shootings. Like, they took all of the phobias and just put them in the show. Like, everyone is just... But it's very funny. I will tell you something. I will tell you that if Glee was released in 2024, it would have only gotten a first season and gotten cancelled. But because it existed in a different timeline, they were able to get away with a lot of things, and I will give them credit for that. I will put it in All I Want for Christmas Is You, because it's not a show that I would like to rewatch. It seems like I put American Horror Story here twice, which was a mistake. Pardon me for that. And for that, I will also put it in, I think, here. Because I feel both feelings are valid towards American Horror Story. As much as it's good, some of the seasons are really good, it's not a show that you would easily just like go back and rewatch for me. It's sometimes very questionable.
Judy, bo booty, banana, fana, fo foodie, thief, fi, mo moody.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, easily one of the funniest shows I have ever watched. But I feel like every show, as soon as they include a COVID season, things start going downhill for them. The humor in the last season was a little dry, and I didn't enjoy that season very much. But overall, it's a very funny series.
Oh my god, if you're not going slow, that means we're going fast. Are we going fast? Can anyone tell if we're going
I
fast?
don't think we're going fast at all in any way whatsoever. I feel like we're going slow in every way whatsoever. Captain, how do you feel?
Great, excellent, amazing. I feel better than I've ever felt at a moment in my entire life.
So we're all fine.
Yep.
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 I enjoyed it a lot. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I'm gonna put it here because when I watched it, I was still in high school, and I honestly... Okay. And when I watched it, I didn't even finish the first season. But not because I didn't like it, but because I was on a free trial and my subscription ran out and I didn't want to pay. So, and then I forgot to rewatch it as soon as I got Netflix again. So I have to rewatch it to actually like get what is happening in this show. And I know it's a spin-off from Riverdale. They're somehow connected. So I don't know. I have never watched it, but it's on my list. Don't worry about that. 13 Reasons Why. Now, I think I was 14 when I started watching 13 Reasons Why. It's a show that for a long time was very close to my heart. Until I was like, no, enough is enough. Now, the first season and the second season were amazing, don't get me wrong. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like they were amazing and they were my favorite seasons. Then they lost me in the third season. They started humanizing Bryce, which I didn't vibe with. They introduced a lot of new characters, which had a storyline that was low-key confusing. And the fourth season, just like, I had just lost interest, to be honest. And Netflix has this tendency of like releasing seasons every like 2 or 3 years. And like when I started watching it, I was, I think like 13, 14. And then when the final season came out, I was approaching my 20s. I was approaching 20. I was like, I don't even remember when the fourth season came out. But like every sort of trauma that you can imagine, they included in this show, which is so insane to me. But like, I guess that they were raising awareness, but then there's a difference between raising awareness and just the ways in which they tried to raise awareness were not it. And I remember specifically when this show came out, it was a lot of people. There was this trend of people being depressed and suicidal. And now, like, I was thinking about it a couple of days ago, and it links back to when 13 Reasons Why first came out. I'm not saying that it caused that, but I'm saying it might have. Also, the ways in which they tried to raise awareness are just, let me not say a lot about it, but 13 Reasons Why is a show that lost me halfway through its run. So as much as I loved some of it, and I do empathize with Hannah Baker, and she was one of my favorite characters, it's a show that I feel like putting it in the lower tier, to be honest, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna overthink it. Now, next we have BoJack Horseman.